Hello everybody, I am making this video to show off my guild battle team that has been very successful for me so far on this new map. I've had to kind of justify myself in a couple different discords talking about some gear choices and passive choices, etc. So just kind of making this for a little bit of insight. These first two battles do not have sound because when I was recording I didn't realize when transferring from phone to PC how to get the audio. That's all fixed now for the later clips. However, there's one that got muted halfway through because I had to switch my mute on on my phone because I was recording at work, but all good. So Victora, Miranda, and Rain are all built to be bruisers. There's no Valve Love on the team. I'm not concerned with who has hate because they each have their own strengths and weaknesses, and I only attack gunner comps. Anybody who's in a higher level guild, or really anybody in a guild, should be scouting the day before if you care about winning your guild battles, just to get any degree of insight that you can into what your opponents potentially are using. Now, of course, there's changes, like people at Ayaka or Grace or something on defense, or change their tank around. And yeah, okay, at that point you can't totally predict it, but it's still useful to try to. And a lot of times you'll find people have such investment into particular units, they're going to have the same ones. So I look for those gunner teams. Between Victora and Rain's innate missile resistance and cleansing the mind on Victora, the resistance is very, very high to them. Miranda's a little weaker, but she has some help with that with Ramuh Vision card. It gives her a little bit of resistance to Frederica, although she is still kind of weak to her. The idea, Victor just kind of goes in, takes a sharpshooter 2, then just kills everybody. Jamming thrust do a ton of damage between Trousseau and Ramuh. Rain is on Red Mage, of course, to use the jamming thrust, but he also likes to use Fire and Firaga, so the Trousseau helps with those as well. He rarely uses his slash moves, which is fine with me. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Maybe you learn something from it, and the next clips I will have She's TMR on Victora, because I finally got that finished this week, so she gets kind of insane. So yep, hope you enjoy the next clips.
I won't let you get away.
Well then, shall we begin?
Then. Here we go.
How about I give you some special
Allow
attention?
me to show you why they call me
This
the
should be
criminal.
interesting.
I might have found my resolve.
There.
Thank you.
Annihilate the enemy. Stop this. Let's go.
Good work.
You might not make it through this one.
Ow!
Can you enjoy this? Pinpoint. Not so fast.
Trivial. Strike.
Strategic move.
Got one! I can't lose as a Knight of Grandshelt.
So for my cleanup, I chose this team, which has really low AP on their gunners, so I'm hoping not to get hit right away. Maybe it gives time for Miranda and or Rain to do Cura, which is the ideal situation. Engelbert's one hit to anything, so pretty confident that or at least I think there's a chance here, so I'm going to go in on them and see how it goes.
All right then.
Leave the
Here
rest
we go.
to me.
Allow me to show you why they call
How
me the
about
Crimson
I
Sorry,
give you
your
some
help was much
special
This should be interesting.
There.
Annihilate the enemy. Let's go.
I'm going to enjoy myself.
Leave the rest to me.
Fired up. This.
Take that. Hurt.
You ready for me? Not so fast.
Time for a shootout. Pinpoint.
Got one.
All according to plan.
Ah!
Take that!
I can't lose as a Knight of Grandshield.
You might not make it through
Well
this
then.
one. Shall
All
we
right
begin?
then. Here we go. Pinpoint!
How about I give
I'll
you
bring you
some
down in a
special
snap.
attention?
Allow me to show you why they call
This
me
should
the
be
I think
interesting.
I might have found my resolve. Thank you.
I'll protect
I'm going to
everyone.
enjoy myself.
Does this bring you joy? Take that!
I won't let you get away.
This?
Accept your fate.
Hurt.
You might not make it through this one. Oh my. It seems we've won.
All right then.
Sorry,
Here we
your
go.
help was much needed.
All right, and there the sound goes out. Muting at work. Yeah, so I went after this second team when I was injured because I want to see if I could handle an Ayaka team with just maybe one gunner. And I mean, Victora naturally does do well against Ayaka, but sometimes if she doesn't hit the right people, it's not so good. But as you see right here, this is the dream. Dragon dive on all of them after Ayaka walks right into it. This went great. I knew the game was over right there. I'm at 5,000 damage off Rain. Rain is a monster. He is not just a tank. And I hope this video kind of displays the capability of all three of these units. Hope you enjoyed.